Hello everybody and welcome back to 1d4 plus 1, the Amber Wars. Quick reminder before we get started tonight to go to threadmancer.com to check out all the custom embroidery work and use the promo code Amber Wars at checkout to get free shipping on all orders over $25. Also, if you are watching the replays on Twitch and you would like to consume it in a bit more of a mobile method, we make this into a podcast, if we haven't mentioned. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Google Podcasts, and also the episodes are posted onto YouTube once we are all finished here. Nailed it. Got it in one.
Once we all speak.
So.
In our native language.
Yeah.
Previously, with Fenric and Roland away on a mission to help recover a dog, the Grey Wing, the rest of you found yourselves with a new set of companions to aid you in the recovery of the large golems that were requested to help aid you in winning the Krilden 500. So with your newfound companions, Dimble, Mouser, and Whiskers, your crew made your way through the swim-up bar, the jilted Scorlack, and infiltrated the safe house hidden beneath.
Did you say companions?
Companions.
Yes, companions.
Companions.
Okay, thank you.
As you make your way, it's going to be a long intro. As you make your way past puzzles, traps, and animated creatures within, you come upon a familiar owl, Archibald. While Desmond somewhat drunkenly told you all the story of the Dead Three and their effect on his home, Theon the Red appeared, gave you the amulets you required to control the Metal Guardians, and told you to return when all of your party had regathered. Returning with the Guardians in tow, Testrazog rewarded your two companions who left on their next adventure to who knows where, while Fenric and Roland, who had been on a secret mission, returned in bright yellow chicken costumes. As the two of you make your way down the back street to meet up with the rest of your group, you are getting a lot of yucks from the various demonic entities which inhabit this street. And as they make their way in through the door, the sound of raucous laughter dampens with the door closing behind them. So, what would you all like to do?
Hello, love. I decided to do new character voice. This is it.
Isn't it?
Isn't it, governor? Nice.
So now that we
we
have the amulets so we can control the golems.
Yeah.
Aurora, you sound different than you did just 5 minutes ago.
Oh yes, I had a frog in my throat and my voice got a little deeper and a little bit more different. But I'm back and not asleep.
Yeah, she were never asleep.
Were you?
No.
What's this about amulets?
Oh, we got some.
Cool.
What's this about everything that's going on with you and Roland?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, well, you know when you, like, kill a chicken and then, like, everyone's out to get, it's one of those situations.
No.
What? No? You never had that happen?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about it.
I promised Roland I wouldn't talk about it, so... Sorry. Maybe later.
So, is this gonna be your outfit forever?
Yeah, like, are you drawn into a TV series now and this is your forever outfit? What a meta joke.
I don't get it. I don't know. I think Roland has dibs on it. Roland, you can stay. I'll change.
Yeah, it's incredibly stealthy, Roland.
I'm just waiting for the opportune moment.
To disrobe?
That's what you said earlier, too. Yes.
That's what you do.
I have to decock.
Oh, God.
Simultaneous. Those surround sound size on that one.
Well, that's it. We're done.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Remember, go to threadmancer.com.
from what she said earlier. That wasn't meant to be that. That's what she said, joke. that was because you said something about
Cox?
yes.
I did not.
Yes.
Oh, I said that the dice is cocked.
I was going to say, and talking about Cox.
It's off brand.
What are they?
Yeah, what's that thing?
You mean roosters?
Yeah. Love birds.
Cool. I wanna take the amulet and where did we see them? Where are we right now?
You all returned from the bar with the shield guardians in tow.
Cool. That I fixed with my vials of metallic fluid.
Yes. So they are currently waiting out on the street, as
Yes.
they could not really fit through
Excellent.
the doorway.
I'm like, I grab one amulet and I hold out the other, and I'm like, who wants to play chicken?
Oh! Oh, what?
Pass it to Fenwick.
Well, I feel like that was a setup, but still, yeah, I want to play.
All right.
I'm going into the street then and getting on top of the robot.
Okay.
Does not
The other, I get on the other
And I
robot.
put the amulet on.
All right.
Okay. And I do the same.
Okay, do you know how
Alright,
to play?
children, don't break the golems now.
This is reminiscent of like a long ass time ago when we were sitting on the mechs that one time.
You're right.
Yay!
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You wouldn't know. Neither would you.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, how do you do this?
I minor illusion, like jousting lance into midair.
All right. It's like 5 feet long, but
Uh-huh.
you've got one.
Ready?
What are you guys doing? Are you just charging each other?
It's minor illusion. It won't hit you.
I know, but I
we
don't
just
have
in
minor
the
illusion,
street?
so what am I gonna do?
Yes.
Yeah, this is happening in the street.
Cool. I'm pretending that I don't know them.
I pull out a javelin and I do the same thing.
All right.
Okay.
If you guys are going to charge them at one another, you can make strength
I'm
contests.
charging. I wanted to charge. Yeah, I guess that's how chicken works.
With them.
Ugh.
Unless one of you pulls away first.
Nope.
Unless one of you was wielding a real weapon and the other
Illusionary weapon.
So this is gonna go great.
I turn it around, so it's just a stick, and it's like the same length as
So when
yours.
you get okay, nope, carry on. I'll shut up. You got it. Let me just lock this bad boy in right here.
Oh my fucking god.
It's the medieval equivalent of holding the scope up to your eye without first putting the butt on your shoulder. Alright, so you guys are charging each other?
Yup.
Alright, so you start 30 feet away,
Yup.
25, 20.
I keep going. I move to the
Ten.
right. I move the javelin out, but I'm still
Okay.
charging.
Alright, these are large creatures you are riding, so they are big. That's the most redundant statement I've ever made, I think. I just
They're
said.
large.
So they're
Large
big.
creatures, so they're big.
They're like what, 15 feet?
How fast do they move?
Yeah, about 15 feet tall, and they have a movement speed of 40 feet, I believe. So, with both of you kind of moving toward each other, there's just this flash of metal charging really quickly toward one another within 6 seconds. And you collide.
I'm going to try to swerve at the last moment away.
I'm trying
Okay.
to jump.
Off!
Go ahead and make an
No. I'm like
You're
I
trying
want
to jump
I-
your golem over them?
Yes.
Jesus.
So here's the thing. I wasn't here. I have no idea what these fucking golems are.
True. Alright.
Robot man. Think of
I understand that, sure, but Fenrir.
But Roland-
Roland's a dumbass.
Yeah, Roland doesn't know shit.
Kismet, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw with your shield guardian. Your modifier is -1.
Oh god.
And Fenric, make an athletics. Your modifier is +4.
Yes. Nat 20.
Oh shit!
working with over here?
Total of 1.
Excellent. So, Kismet, you sort of veer off to the left. You achieve your goal, but you just slam right into a wall of one of the buildings outside. And Fenric, you fucking like jump, tuck, flip, and land where Kismet would have been. And you like superhero land. And the entire street is just staring.
Why are you better at this than me?
I don't know. This is great.
I like get off the golem and I'm like, somebody else take this.
Oh, I'll try.
Hey, I give the
put it
idea.
on and I start to walk away.
That's not
Excellent.
fun.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming. I
If any of
totally
you-
did.
After the loud colliding and ground shaking golem flips, Testera kind of pokes his head from around the corner.
I'm dusting off my clothes.
So like sees like the giant metal imprint in one of the buildings. Looks at you guys. So what are we doing?
Testing
with-
walls.
Testing equipment.
Walls.
Yeah, the walls.
Well, we know how the equipment works.
Yeah, we
Let's
do.
Not level a city block and incur the wrath of Garyon, maybe.
Yeah.
Suggestion.
Since you were successful in your mission,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the flip.
I did not see.
He was successful.
Okay. If you would all like, you may take a pass at the random grab bag that is my bizarre as a reward for your successful acquisition of these mechs.
I do the sunglass thing.
Yes. So.
Out here in the field.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
So you guys can all go ahead and roll one if you would like to.
I think that's actually the CSI New York theme song.
It is.
Put that out there.
It is.
I never watched Miami.
I rolled a nat 20.
No.
Wait, are we rolling
Right.
D20s or percentage?
Yeah, you roll percentile die.
Well, I rolled a
So your
20,
Cool. Now roll 2 percentile die.
and now I need to roll a different dice.
That was your performance check.
2d10. Yeah.
Oh no, you rolled 2 of the. 2 of
I
the
got
100.
7,040.
We'll just
I'm
go with
not
the last
really
one on
sure.
the list.
I'm
then.
not really sure how this works.
I told you how it worked.
Oh yeah, you roll one of the
But one of
percent
each.
and one of the
Yeah,
die.
and then you put them together and then you
Perfect.
get your number. Yes, this is correct.
Is this the?
Yes.
One's got zeros, one doesn't.
I got a 96. I'll just put that out there.
Alright.
I almost figured out why.
91.
I have a 41.
Is that a
Mmm, you're close, but no cigar.
61? Yes.
73, one of my favorite numbers.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. One of.
Ira,
Yeah.
you
I like
pull
the
out
sevens
a
and threes.
very large, what looks like to be like a mason jar with pulverized bits of mushroom, which has a label myconoid. Literally pulverized myconids. I said myconoid. Myconids.
Mike Knights?
They are mushroom people.
Well, pulverized.
Great for empowering sleep-related spells. Side effect, the target of those spells will grow mushrooms on their body for a couple of days. So if you ever cast a spell that has sleep-related to it, you will get a big bonus to it, or mushrooms will grow on you for a little bit.
Boy.
Alright.
Do you have to have this asleep spell in order to use the mushrooms? Like, or
I'm
is the
pretty-
mushrooms asleep?
No, they just aid in the casting.
Oh, okay.
Do
Okay.
Incubus have a lot of sleep-related spells?
No, but bards do. But also
Yes.
Incubus, yeah.
You guys don't have any spells,
Sure.
as it were.
The innate ability thing.
Yeah,
They're just sexy.
we're just so hot, so fucking hot.
You know they're not actually sleeping.
Alright.
Do I have any sleep? I can swap out for.
I was gonna say, you can always learn. You're a
Yeah.
bard. You can learn
No.
sleep
I
spells.
can learn a fucking sleep spell.
I used to wonder why my parents were like, it's not good for them to sleep together. And I didn't know, like, when I was like a little kid, I was like, what's wrong with sleeping in the same bed? Because you're just sleeping. That's all.
All right, 41 for Fenric.
No,
That was a
that's
side note.
true, Kelly.
Oh, that's
What is
fun.
Oh.
Oh dear
You just-
lord.
Oh God.
Yes, please.
A Swedish made penis enlarger.
What
Oh,
was the name of
nice.
mine?
It was.
Fenric pulls one out of his bag. I already have one.
Mushroom.
Yeah, it was
Little powdered.
myconid powder.
M-I or M-Y?
Are we adding this?
MYCONID. I'll add the actual item to your
Okay.
inventory.
Cool.
Fenric,
I won't add it.
keeping on brand with the apparent mushroom theme, you get something called the talking fungi.
Oh, shit.
Talking
The opposite of what I got.
A friend.
A fungus that, when eaten, lets you speak and understand all languages
Oh, shit.
for 1d4 hours. When the effect ends, you forget how to speak for 1 day.
That's a phenomenon. Yes.
Oh my god, I love this item.
Immediately eats it. Thoughts in common.
I can't speak for a day.
That's totally what would happen.
It's gonna be a fun day for all of us.
It renders my joke better and worse, where I go, oh, languages, my wheelhouse.
All 2 of them that you can speak.
How? Okay, is this a one-time use thing?
Yes, one-time use.
Once you ate it, you can't eat it again.
I mean, you can, but it doesn't taste
It
as
won't
good.
be as nice.
Alright, Desmond.
73.
73. Okay. Infernal Paradise. A painting depicting the infernal realms.
Nice.
If you splash it with blood, it opens a portal to said realms. If you are really unlucky, some of the denizens will take the chance to come through the portal. So for this one, what you would do is you would have to get some infernal blood on it, and then you roll a D100, and you would have a corresponding plane that would open for 6 seconds.
Fuck.
Are they only hell planes?
Yes, yeah,
Oh.
only the infernal realms.
So,
So,
really, we could use it to get out, but we also could use it to.
We might go down.
You might,
Yeah.
it might be worse.
And it's open for only 6 seconds.
So it's like,
Also,
We
it
all
has
have
to
to
be.
jump through holding hands.
It has to be infernal blood too.
Yep.
yeah.
Which, yeah, everyone looks at me.
We got it.
Ira!
Look at my friend.
All right.
You have too much blood.
I cut it out of the frame.
Roll it up. All right, Kismet.
90.
90.
It's another pair of sunglasses.
Sunglass polish. Flash.
Sunglass polish.
Don't mind me and my sunglass polish. I'm gonna go home and fall asleep in my crib.
That's Kismet.
Cause you're a baby.
Yes, you're a baby.
Oh boy. All right.
Baby deep
Dingo ate my baby.
Oh God.
Kismet, you get a. It's a small, like, bottle. And inside of it, you see a tiny demon pounding up against the side of it. A powerful demon lord named Easti Kalu, who has been trapped in a tiny, unbreakable glass bottle. They will plead to be released and be allowed to do evil things. So you just got that now.
You got a little evil man in a bottle.
You could wear him as a necklace. It's like a choice.
I don't think it's
Like a statement?
Like a statement. I
statement.
think that's what I was trying
We were
to
looking
say.
for a statement piece, but
You
a
almost
choice is
prisoner.
also
Oh
excellent.
my fucking god!
I feel like statement piece is the positive and choice is the negative.
What?
Yes,
What is
that's
it?
a choice.
The name
choice.
is EAS apostrophe THI apostrophe KAULA.
No.
East Dakota.
Yes, the
East
cow-
koala.
East koala.
Is it fake? Is this made up?
Yes, pandas aren't real.
Yeah. There's no such thing as koalas. Come on.
They're like,
Is
oh,
it? Can you hear it?
I'll list.
What did you roll? Did you roll an 82?
No.
I rolled a 61.
This one is a culmination of several lists. All right, and Aurora.
61.
61.
69.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. And
God.
Is it a good one? I'm gonna say I rolled 69 next time just to see you.
It's got to be the best item out there.
We all
Let me
rolled
check real quick.
69. That's so weird.
you all get.
Chlamydia.
Oh, good. 69. I'm gonna tell you what 69 is in a minute. But Aurora, you get a glove that allows you to rewrite an entire document in an instant when you touch it with the glove.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's awesome.
Useful.
Can I do a whole book? That's a document.
If you took your time to do so and went through every page, I suppose you could.
It's probably one page at a time. So you can rewrite a document in a moment by touching it.
69 is an old gnome that speaks in a raspy whisper.
That's one of your characters, John.
He sells necromantic spell scrolls and offers discounts if the buyer can provide blood.
So do you just carry this gnome with you?
I'm yours now, Mama. Take me with you. Give me blood, please.
Love me.
Give me blood, I'll give you necromancy spells.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of the stuff's on here is pretty wild.
You want to bring your parents back to life, don't you, kid?
I roll a 15.
15. I forgot about Roland. Thank
I
you,
did
Roland.
It's because I can see you.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
you can't-
right. Flip him off.
How loud is the demon?
Not like, blasting your ear, but it's like, hey, if you let me out of here, I'll kill somebody for you. Anybody you
It's
want?
like
dead?
a relic, balance relic.
That is extremely useful. Hang on to that.
Roland, you get a small wooden box, which you flip the lid open, and it is
It's
a
empty.
heart on ice.
One more for your collection.
It is a
Organ transplant.
it is a dwarven heart, and if you give it to an alchemist or one who makes healing potions, it doubles the potency
Oh shit.
of the potion.
Dwarven resilience.
In a heart, there it is.
In a nutshell.
Speaking of just watching
In a
Rat
nut.
Race,
That's what I was thinking.
I tossed the demon bottle into my fanny pack.
Hey,
Should make a keychain out of it. Acrylic charm.
I'll put it on my 12 key ring.
there you go. You can easily tie that around.
I
I
suggested a
find
necklace,
that
but-
key ring and I attach it to the keys.
Good.
And I'm like, in case I ever need to remember where either of you are.
All right. Well, with that, this manifested, by the way, with Testra holding a small chest and opening it, and you just stuck your hand in and pulled out what you got.
Oh God.
Well,
did
that
you
makes
get
sense.
this
He got the
small
heart
man?
then.
Somebody found him and traded him.
Okay.
It's probably annoying to keep around the house all day.
it is like that like fishing game
Gashapon?
at like picnic functions, when you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you're like,
Oh, and you
Yeah.
like throw it over and someone behind a wall
Yeah,
like
like,
hooks
puts
it up,
something
yeah.
on there for you?
Yeah.
Grab bag?
Ah.
did everyone just have nostalgia? 'Cause I did.
Oh, I never played
Yeah,
that
that
game.
was way back.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't even know how old I
I'm
was.
too young.
I just am thinking of like
Except we got gloves.
Back in
and
the day,
little
we used to
diamonds.
throw an empty fishing line over a wall, and someone hooked candy up to it on the other end.
or a toy.
I just played
Those
my
were the
Game
days.
Boy.
It was a game we played.
And then we would walk 2 miles in the snow. Uphill.
Both ways.
We got gloves and little demons instead.
Yes. And a lot of mushroom paraphernalia.
I was gonna say it made sense that you reach into a chest and pull out a heart.
Yeah.
Well, I think our next
That's
stop
funny.
then.
Thank you.
You can tell because I'm laughing
This
really
is
hard.
Yeah.
Testra that gave us all this stuff.
Yes.
So, do you also want the amulets from us, Testra?
Why would you offer?
You would be using them on the boat. I have no intention of using them.
I am also like Don't give those away.
I believe they're for our protection.
They're for us. Also, Theon gave them to us, and I cannot stress enough. I don't want to upset Theon.
Oh,
Wait,
I guess
who?
I thought
Theon.
he gave them to us.
To do this, and then we're going back.
For the okay,
Joy.
but we're the ones racing the boat.
We're the ones guarding the racing boat.
Okay, but we're not the sailor. I'm not a good. I know I'm a water genasi, okay? But like,
You like being in the water?
I like being in the water and being on top of the water and sailing and all those ropes. And I'm not very strong, and it's just.
She's not in the role play.
Hold up, take a few steps back here. You saw who?
Oh yeah, you guys weren't there.
Uh-huh.
This is the chicken thing.
There was an owl.
I heard. All I could hear is you guys all yelling "hoo hoo" from like down the city.
That was it.
Got it.
No, okay, so we went on this while you guys were doing your chicken thing. We went and got these robots to help guard the ship. Did some shit. There was like a water bar. Aurora was a stripper.
I was.
Exotic dancer, I would say.
And then we went into a fucking maze type situation, even though we had just been in one. And there was like, there were like busts of tieflings, and we fought the giant robots and then fixed them. But then when we got past the giant robots, it turned out to be somebody's house, and it turned out to be Archibald and Theon's house in here in Stygia.
And in my defense, this one was a labyrinth because there was just one way through.
Yes.
So.
God says, God butts in to Kismet.
Kismet, it was a labyrinth, you silly.
Can you imagine that?
But yeah,
That's
Theon.
cool.
He's
Theon and
also
Archibald?
stuck here. Yeah, they're stuck here.
So.
How did he mention how he got here?
He sure did, and I sure forgot.
Archibald. That was the owl's name.
It was something along the same time of a bunch of shit going down. You were there when he was giving us an explanation.
I just didn't understand the sentence you just said, that's all.
I am 18, I don't need to make sense.
I believe we're supposed to return to him when we have
We are.
our whole party.
All of us and the robots and the ambulance are going back to Theon.
Yeah, well...
Does that mean we have to go back into the...
No, didn't we go out? Like,
There's another way. Yes?
I don't remember. God? Aurora, was there a back door to Theon's house?
You could certainly check.
Oh, motherfucker. That's what I get for not re-listening.
Well, we're gonna have to come down here anyways to give the good news when we win the boat race. So, you know, shouldn't be too much of trouble just to swing on into the rave house again and maybe have a few drinks and
Meet up with the guy you were chatting up?
well, I don't remember his name.
Did he give you
I don't think you ever learned it.
You don't know my life.
Don't, I guess.
Yes.
It sounds like a pretty cool nightclub.
Yeah,
It
Desmond
was.
also met someone.
Day club.
We talked a lot. It was nice. I learned, not his name, I guess, but he was pleasant.
That's good. That's more important than his name.
Yeah, I spilt his drink. I felt bad, and so we stole someone's drink. Gave it to him.
It's a great conversation starter.
Yeah.
It was mostly full.
You know,
The drink.
I had my doubts, but I think you'll fit in just fine with us.
Oh, why do you say that, man?
Because you think on your
No
feet
reason.
and you steal people's drinks.
Well, I didn't. I sent Kismet. No, who did I send to steal the drink?
Dimble.
Dimble, that's right. Sorry, I get short people mixed up sometimes. When you're this size, everyone's so far away. They all look the same.
So, before you leave, if you would, since you would be manning the boat while it races, you do have a few options as far as the boat goes. The shield guardians themselves, you may store spells in, so up to 2 spells per mech. Those spells are up to you. They can be whatever spells you are able to cast into them. Then those who wear the amulets will be able to give them the commands on when to use those spells.
So I don't have to be able to cast the spell on the one that I'm controlling?
If, say, your more wizardly friend here puts a spell into it and you are controlling it, then you just have to tell it to release the spell, and it will.
Okay.
It's like charged.
What if the spell requires concentration of some kind for a lasting effect?
They will maintain it themselves until
I
that concentration is broken. However, the same rules apply. They can only maintain one at a time.
Can they cast spells on other things? Or
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Can we take a rest before so I can cast good spells?
Absolutely.
Yes.
The race is not for 2 more days.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
longest rest.
Yes.
Well, should we? I mean, I've got 2 spells that I think could be extremely useful in this boat race.
What?
I've got one in which, well, maybe 3. I've got one in which a powerful gust of wind is just constantly flowing from the mechs that can push things 15 feet away if they are in the way of that mech. So it could push boats aside, and
Or make it go faster.
I guess, would putting a fan on a boat make it go faster?
I guess
What
fan
kind of
boats
boat is it?
exist.
What kind of boat?
They're like a long, slender dragon boat.
Okay.
Sails?
So not like with
Gross.
sails.
They will have sails available. If
Is it like a Viking sail?
you kind of, yeah, along those lines.
Hey,
To answer your question, yes.
Testra.
Yes, kiss me.
Yestra.
Are there any things that are against the rules in the race?
I mean, once you get out of the view of the starting line, not really, no.
There's not like remote sensors.
No. There will be some spectators along the way on various observation points, but Levistus sees everything, so
No.
that's all really more.
I flip off the sky.
Oh, I should mention, sorry. You are in the one place in Stygia where he cannot see you.
Oh, can Gary see?
Geryon can see.
I wave instead. I'm like, sorry, bro.
Several city blocks away. Alright. Oh. So yes, you may orient your defenses on the boat however you wish. You may store, would be up to 4 spells within the beasts, and 2 of you controlling them will have to be in charge of their spell casting. However, the modifiers they use, this is getting meta, are the ones of the casters who put them in there. Also, if you would like to name the boat something else.
What about Bodie McBoatface?
Bodie McBoatface!
I've heard of this boat from legend.
Are you saying
From
you
a
didn't,
faraway
you didn't
land.
put this like poll out on Twitter last week?
Nope.
I like Bodie McBoatface. I was going to say Foland, so.
Oh, because it's a ship.
Oh. I can't take either of you too seriously,
Yes,
still dressed as chickens.
I call it Dungeons and Dragon Boat.
What is that?
That's a good name, is what that is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because it's a
Well,
dragon boat.
Shouldn't we?
Dragon boat, dragon boat.
Shouldn't we call it something
Crossover.
involving Garyon's name, since we're racing with his name on it, so that we are, like, that was the plan.
Gary
on
my
my wayward
son!
Get out.
On my wayward son.
What
You guys
about,
live together?
what about instead of son, like, we'd say, like, Dark Lord, or something along those...
HMS, Gary on my wayward son.
Sun with a U instead of an O.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's no, they don't have those.
Gary, Indiana.
A dark name that instills fear across all of the
Or I could just say Gary in. Like
Deanna?
Deanna, ooh.
Oh,
No, like-
like the state.
Who are these
Yeah, and
people?
then it's on a flipper, so when we leave, we can change it out.
Gary
Oh,
out.
Gary
You're
out!
out. Well, I'll let you ruminate on that for a while. You just let
We
me
have
know.
2 days. Well, a day and a half. We gotta paint it down there.
Yes.
It's just like dripping off the side's ass.
You're painting it as the like firing pistol goes off in the beginning. Gary.
Fuck, this name is so long.
I will say any of those ideas are better than Bodie McBoatface.
What?
So I guess it's Bodie McBoatface then, since that's what we're
No,
all
really, we remember we made a deal with Garyon to be racing in his name?
Yeah, but like that doesn't mean the boat needs to be. It can be like
Bodie
McBoatface.
McBoatface featuring.
Sponsored
Featured
by.
Or,
It's not a rap
FT
song. You can't
FT.
feature Gary.
Gary on my wayward
FT.
son.
Gary on.
By Bodie McBoatface.
Anyway.
Alright.
Gary on my Bodie McBoatface.
How about Virio's Revenge?
Oh
That's
no!
good.
That's really sweet.
That's good, actually.
Wow, it's not a cry out.
No.
Oh, that would
Virgin.
give. Wait, no, Aurora would know about Levistus, right?
About what exactly?
About Virio and.
It was on his grave.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, calling it Virio's Revenge would actually be kind of a big FU to Levistus.
Yes.
Virio says fuck you. That's the name of the boat.
Oi!
You're painting a
Oi!
picture of Virio just flipping off. They just repaint the face of the,
Yeah.
the figurehead to look like Virio.
It's Virio, but as a cat man.
Oh
It's Virio's persona.
We should call
Chant
it
it, so when it bumps something, he goes, BAH!
we should call it Virio's Revenge, and then just draw like a raven on it. Boom.
Like after the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a big old
Like
tramp
an
stamp.
like an emoji.
no! Yeah, like an emoji, exactly.
No,
What's
like
an
a
emoji?
logo.
Can
What really is the difference between emojis and logos, really?
I,
if you think
the logo should be the tattoo that Virio got.
Hummingbird. On a butt.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Budding
on the butt.
bird.
It's gonna be on the butt.
Unfurl
of
the
the
sail.
It's a
It's a
butt.
butt.
It's a butt. I'm gonna go paint a hummingbird on the poop deck. Wait, Dragon Balls probably don't have poop decks, do they?
Ah, no.
I think you said
They just-
Dragon Balls.
Also no.
if you try hard enough.
It's just called the side.
Excuse me?
Okay, well,
Well-
thanks for the presents.
Yes, of course.
Where's the boat?
Right now it is getting fitted and rigged and prepared for the race.
Is it getting new pants?
Well, fitted with sails and
Oh.
oars and the like.
Oh, speaking of, let's go get fitted.
For
Oh, we're not gonna wear a uniform. We're not gonna.
boat clothes?
Not
Yeah.
wear matching.
We're not gonna wear
racing
matching
clothes.
racing boat
All of us
clothes.
in fucking polos with Sperry's?
Yep, decided.
Absolutely.
I mean, there are
not.
tailors here in town if that's something you are interested in.
We aren't. That's amazing.
They're all in uniforms, you're just standing on the back, just big dad sweater and a pipe sticking out of your mouth.
Chicken costumes.
Yeah.
They could be acquired.
All you have to do is just take off your sweater and tie it around your neck. It's
There
really
you
not
go.
that difficult.
And then you did it. You're a boat.
Absolutely.
You're a
not.
boat guy now.
I don't. This sweater doesn't come off. Actually,
It's-
it's part of my
It's
skin.
cursed skin.
It's a cursed sweater.
All right.
If you all
Well,
wore your chicken costumes and dyed them black, that would tie into your
Ravens.
raven thing.
Anyway.
Wood.
anyways,
Okay.
so
I want some fan art of that.
where,
What?
Just epic shit battle with all of you dressed in dyed black chicken costumes.
so what's the plan for the next 2 days then? Besides loading some spells into these bad boys, clink, clink, clink.
We could use
Ow.
some shelter to rest.
You are more than welcome to keep using these premises here.
Oh, perfect. I go to sleep.
Right there on the floor.
Right
On the
there.
Kurt.
Yeah.
No, but I was wondering if this is where we could have our long rest.
If you would all like to take a
I don't know what time of day it is.
There's no sun.
It's like
not
noon.
really.
There's not really.
There's not really time here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Gary's time.
Okay.
We're on GMT.
Gary.
Mountain time.
Gary Mountain Time. That's my mountain. It's just like a really big snow pile.
Yeah.
With a little flag on top of it.
It says Gary.
Yes. And like the E's backwards and it's cute.
There's E's in
Wait,
Gary?
is it
Geryon.
It's
I've been misreading.
It's a fucking fantasy name.
I've been like
That sounds more like
envisioning it the whole
Gerium. Like with the GE.
And an
Geriatrics?
M at the end, apparently.
No, Gerion.
Garyon.
On. Whatever.
Yeah, you guys really hate these infernal guys' names, huh?
Are you making
It's
them up or are
racist.
these
No.
like really...
I mean, Testra is one that I made up, but Garyon is real, Levistus
apparently
is real.
Merkel's probably a big issue with you guys too.
I like
Dragblade.
Gary on because then it can just be Gary.
Mhm.
Gary.
My friends
Gary.
call me Gary.
If I had any. So you guys would like to take a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we?
Is anyone going to take watch while you rest?
Where
Roland's raising his.
Before we take a long rest, I just want to say, should I drop a shield spell into either of these mechs?
I got one, and I walk up to one of them. How do you load this?
You just place your hand on the. You can see that it has two chambers, like two just small diamond chambers on its chest. And if you place your hand on one of them, you can cast the spell into it and it'll store it.
Bam! I load one with Melf's minute meteors.
Okay.
Ooh, I can put Soda Truth in there.
I trip you.
So if we put a spell in there, is it does it take a slot of ours? Did you say that already?
Right now, yes, but then if you take a rest,
Right
It
after.
will
then you'll
reset.
be good to
Oh.
go.
So-
Alright, I want to do that too.
Wait, we only have 4 slots.
3 now.
Well,
Well, we have 2 robots with 4 slots each, or
No,
Two.
two.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Two.
So what about the
The
gust
gust.
of wind?
Gust is a good one.
I have a stinking cloud.
I have Thunder
It's a-
Wave.
Me
Wall
too,
of
but it's not a
Water,
spell.
Sleet Storm. I got a lot of water things.
How about
Wall
water?
of water could be helpful,
It does-
considering we'll be on a boat.
Does it, like, stop a boat?
Is
It's
that
a
quick?
10 feet high wall of water with it's 1 foot thick. Sorry, that was very hard.
1
to say.
foot.
It's difficult terrain when you go through it.
Yeah, 1 foot's not very much. That's
Yeah.
like a small wave.
If you're a boat going full speed, you go through that pretty quickly.
Thunder Wave is a con save with 2d8 thunder damage, and it would push anyone 10 feet away if they fail.
I have a spell that would hasten the creature in a way that would make it a bit more durable and able to move quicker and do more actions.
I could put a healing spell in it, so we get 2.
Yeah, Sam, I could put some healing or protection, something in there.
Come back.
Otherwise, I like the idea of one of them being maybe a motor. We could put gust of wind in it. That's fun.
We could have one be a buff and one be a DPS. So like one loaded with the gust and one loaded with gust and a healing spell for us, and it's like our buff friend. And then we have one with Melf's minute meteors and an attack spell, and that one like attacks.
Does the meteor one
Bowie.
require them to concentrate on it?
Yes.
All right.
Well, yes. Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah.
So ideally, each one has one that they can concentrate and one that's just an action.
Mm-hmm. Melf's minute meteors works. It's concentration, and then they get 6 little meteors, and they can launch 2 per turn, up to 2. They could launch 1 if they want, as a bonus action.
Okay. Well, let's have one do gust of wind, the other one the meteors, and then one other single action.
Does a healing spell take concentration?
No, it's because it's instantaneous.
Okay.
So it would just be, I'd cast it. You'd be healed for 3d4 plus 3, but you know that.
So like gust of wind
That's as
and
much
a
as I
healing
can make it
spell.
happen. Yeah.
Which healing spell?
It's a healing word.
Okay.
At 3rd level.
Yeah.
Is that the medius? Do you have anything medius?
I don't
than
have
that?
3rd level already.
Okay, yeah.
So yes.
Then that would be the highest level of healing.
And that's our homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'll put gust of wind in that one as well.
Alright, yeah, so buff friend, I have healing word at level 3 and gust of wind. Attack friend, I have Melf's minute meteors and a break.
And okay, we need.
I could put in. I've got the shatter spell that I could cast at 3rd level. That destroys, like physical objects quite well. So it would be good at damaging a boat.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to break the hull with that, or I'm not sure how that works.
It's quite possibly.
On like a meta level, I was wondering that as well. Like, are we gonna be fighting the boats or the people on there?
It'll be slightly loosey goosey. I'll pedal to the metal.
Pedals to the metal side.
That's why I was wondering if you had rules
Yeah.
in mind that you wanted to go through.
Could push people off the boat that
It
we
pushes
target.
them 10 feet
Yeah,
back
we
if they fail.
can. I don't
What's
know.
the range
I don't
on
know
it?
if that'll affect the boat also, but I mean,
It
that'd be
has
the
to
same.
be
You cast
inside.
it pretty far.
It has to.
Yeah.
It has to fit inside of the cube. So
You don't have to get in.
How long
melee
are the
range,
boats?
is what I'm asking.
The boats are going to be.
Uh,
Hold on, I'm looking at the model in my.
it's
Head without
15
showing.
feet from the originator.
Okay,
That's not.
so we'd have to get pretty close in order to do that.
They will be about 40 feet long by, I believe, 25 feet wide.
Okay.
that might not be big enough.
Otherwise,
Is that at the center?
I do have
Tapers.
Yeah, it'll kind of taper off towards the edges.
Otherwise, I do have a kind of teleportation spell that could,
What do you mean, kind of?
well, it causes some damage when you teleport. So if it fell off the boat, it could get back to us.
What about sleet storm, which would cause difficult terrain for our
It would make the
People
boats
that were
really
racing.
icy, and all of their sails and ropes would freeze, and it would be really bad for them.
But
What sort of distance can that be used at?
It's from a point that you choose.
150 feet, and then it's a 40-foot radius.
Does that one require concentration as well?
It does.
Yes. It requires me to concentrate.
Well, it would require the gold.
Well, they are only one.
Yes.
They are one use
Trying to be
each.
less
One
meta.
use each.
It would be. You would have to use Sleet Storm before Melf, or the minute meteors, because those you have 6, and you can use 2 per thing. So you concentrate the whole time that there are meteors.
How long does the sleet storm last?
10 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Do you have to concentrate the whole time to keep it going?
Pretty substantial.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
That
yeah.
could be a very good way to incapacitate one ship for at least a minute right off the bat.
I think you could get all 6 meteors off in only like 20 seconds. So I mean
I
that's
think those would be 2 pretty good ones.
I should say that gust of wind spell only lasts a minute as well, so it's not too terribly long.
We would have to fire it off at the right moment.
it may be more of a last second trajectory change for us or for someone else.
I can load.
Yeah, it's our nitro.
Otherwise, you could push people off other boats. It shoots about 60 feet, so...
I can also load Scorching Ray into it. That one doesn't require concentration.
I think Sleet Storm sounds good.
Yeah, we just use that one before meteors.
Or after. I mean, as Fenric pointed out, the meteors can be done and dusted within, less than 20 seconds.
Yeah, and with the sleet storm, you would concentrate for up to a minute.
How long do the meteors last?
10 minutes.
Oh, that's a very long time.
But you get 6 and then they go away after you use them, right?
You can send up to 2 away per action.
Okay.
So, like...
But
in order for them to
if we were
continue...
in combat, then that'd be just the 3 rounds, right?
Yeah, but in order for them to continue orbiting you and being able to use them, you have to be concentrating on it.
Yeah. But then if you use them in 3 rounds, then there's no need to concentrate because they've already used, right? Okay.
Right.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't
Yes.
confused on the wording.
Otherwise, we could just do the meteors twice.
I ran out of 3rd level spell slots.
Well, we could load one tomorrow.
We could, if we want to use just a bunch of meteors. Wait, we didn't load Shatter in, did we? Did you want to do that?
I don't know. It's a good spell for damaging
A ship?
Yeah, try to take a
inorganic
ship
material.
But
Is
wood
the-
is
But usually it's creatures made of that material.
wood
Yeah?
is
Okay.
inorganic material, unfortunately.
It is. It's made from trees.
Well, yeah, I guess. Unless it's one of those newfangled metal boats.
Perhaps.
Or a stone boat.
You guys could always inquire or walk the shipyard.
Just
Yeah,
like-
just walk around.
You could go
Feel
find
up
out.
the boat.
I mean, we saw did we see the other one? No, we didn't, I guess. We just located
There's
it.
probably more than one other boat.
Is there a back?
I
door
mean,
to
the one that
boat?
we're sailing.
Is there a boat back door?
Oh yeah.
Is there a boat graveyard?
I can also load it. I can also load it alter self, and the golem could turn into something.
Yeah, that sounds way better. Could it
Big,
look like
sexy
the other
sandwich.
Can it look like the other golem? That it always looks like.
It's the worst.
Jesus Christ.
God, I don't have flight yet.
God,
Fuck.
that was such a little offhand comment. Everyone was just like, "What?" Okay.
Ripping and burning some wood.
I mean, it can also become a natural weapon. So, like, it could grow like
A giant penis sword.
There's a cat.
A random cat in the alley for tests.
Which cat is that?
I will let you guys know as well,
Always
since
getting
2 of you will be controlling them. They make multi-attacks with their punches, and their punches deal 2d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's not good.
They have a fair amount of offensive capability. Free me! Let me down, you nerds!
Wow, she does not know what to do with herself.
Help
There
me.
she goes.
Help
How's
me.
your allergies?
There she goes
Okay.
Help
again.
me.
Smells like butts.
Sorry.
Yes, so the things I can load are Alter Self, Darkness, Scorching Ray, Featherfall.
Yes.
I don't know how much falling we'll be doing in a boat.
Hopefully less than a lot, but we'll see. Get it? Because we'll be on the water.
So right now, Sleet Storm kind of sounds like my vote.
What type of... Can the multi-attack, is it ranged, or is it just a melee-based?
Rocket
5
fist.
feet.
Huh?
5 feet range.
5 foot range, that's not great.
Rocket feet.
I think a storm sounds nice. Pleasant.
A pleasant wintry mix.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just do that.
That kind of thing.
Alright, so Melfs and the Sleet Storm on attack friend, and Gust of Wind and Healing Word at level 3 on the other one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you need to know what the modifier for those are?
That I do not. Whoever has the amulets on and controls these shield guardians will need to have that modifier.
Okay.
We'd have to choose that, wouldn't we?
There's so much decision making.
Enjoy piloting.
Maybe we need a
robots.
second long rest.
For
The
our
next-
brains.
The next day passes. You all eat scones and enjoy each other's company, and more planning happens.
We're so bad at planning.
We are.
You don't even know!
Well, I've been here with you for a little
We're
while.
also bad at planning. We've been independently bad at planning, and now we are bad at planning together. As a group.
Have you seen my boat with my many items I have to pick up every day? You don't think I can think of a better system in 3 years?
Like a storage unit.
I mean, it is a storage unit. It's just temporary every day.
I didn't-
Stayed with Ira.
I didn't think you realized how bad of a system it was.
Oh no, I realize.
I only have one bed, so I can't.
But couldn't his boat
No.
be on the ground and not in the water?
I don't think we need to be planning this right now. But good
Hey, we
point.
can bring your boat as like an...
Can
An
it
attack.
can our be
A
our dinghy?
lifeboat.
Or an attack boat.
How long does it last?
Oh, it lasts like 12 hours.
Toot toot, motherfucker!
Ramming speed. We'll load a mech on it. Oh, we should have loaded one of them with my thunder step. That's the damaging teleport one. We could have sent it on the boat, had it fight, and then teleport back to us.
Well, now we can still use your boat
I guess.
as
There
like...
still might be some boat boarding.
How fast does it like inflate?
It's instant for its inflation.
So yes, in case we need to save our asses, I vote
Like a lifeboat.
houseboat. Yeah, lifeboat, but it's a house.
But it's a
And we
house.
can live there.
Yes.
Yeah.
For 12 hours.
In case the geriatric boat goes down, we have another option.
Is that Gary's boat?
Yeah. The geriatric.
HMS Geriatric.
The geriatric.
I have this feeling that Gary might not appreciate that name.
The geriatric boat.
Why did they do that?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start going to bed.
Okay.
I already hit my long rest.
I
but-
contributed my spell, so I'm out.
Aurora drops a Sleet Storm and just
Deuces.
piles into
Yeah.
the bed upstairs.
Yeah, that was the last straw. That took me out. I'm tired now. Aurora wants to sleep.
All right. So as you guys all go to sleep,
John, in response to your previous question from like 30 minutes ago, I will keep watch.
thank you.
Oh,
All right.
yes.
Remember?
I'll take second watch.
Remember,
Okay.
Roland doesn't sleep.
It's enough.
I don't know if I need to sleep technically either. I know I don't need to eat or drink. But
Sleeping usually goes with those things, but
No.
like
yeah, it's unclear.
Well, you do need to sleep around.
Yeah, you need energy somehow else.
Incubus joke.
Not me.
Thank you. I've been working on my stand-up.
I'm like, is it true?
I I'm not sure.
I mean, that's what
I
they
look
do.
at you all blank-faced, giving nothing away.
I'm a part of me.
All right. Sam,
Yeah,
go
I'll
ahead.
take third then.
All right, go ahead and make your first watch.
Who's middle watch?
I was second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't need. Do you need to sleep? Do you not?
I don't know. I genuinely don't remember.
If you need to, like I can.
Then
Hold on.
also, I'm asleep.
I just typed Iradoth into Google instead of Incubus, so that's where I'm at.
Does Iris sleep? Thanks, Google. Can you tell me if Iris sleeps?
Ira Glass does sleep. Weird.
Ira Glass loves sleeping.
John, that's a 23 perception.
23. Okay. At one point, Roland, as you're sort of poking your head, well, maybe not poking your head at the windows, but observing through the windows, you get the idea that a couple people are kind of like repeating their pattern. You see one or two tieflings who, well, they're not like blatantly watching the building. You see them walk around the block once or twice, kind of giving your building the side eye, but they do not do anything as your first watch comes to an end.
Okay, I will inform Ira of this, and if they, like, come back again, I'll point them out. Actually, no, I'll just cast Minor Illusion and show you what they look like.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you get a little mini action figure size version. You see, they look like they're going for nondescript. It's a large population of the tieflings that you've encountered on this plane. A lot of them are pale in their complexion, icy blue eyes.
Yeah.
Just wearing very basic leathers, and maybe like a fur half cape to keep them cold, or try to keep them warm.
Keep them
Excuse me.
cold.
You realize
Should've
you
gotten
said
a full
half
cape.
cape, and all I could think about is Ryan's
The warming
stupid, his warming cape.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Also, I'm picturing Roland still in a chicken suit. You can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah, you haven't said
These are your
anything.
pajamas now.
Like sitting up for a watch, like in a chicken suit.
I'm asleep. Yeah. I fell asleep.
I will change back to my normal
For your second watch.
before I meditate, because
Alright.
that would just be distracting.
Also, there doesn't seem to be a consensus on whether or not fiends sleep or need to eat or drink, so we can just figure it out later.
Yeah. We'll say for now that sleep is required.
Okay.
Roland wakes you to take your watch. Go ahead and make your perception check.
I rolled a nat 1, so...
Nat 1.
Damn, I have good perception too.
It's just, it has been a couple of days for you.
Yeah,
You
I'm
just
still
kinda
a
get
little
lost.
drunk probably.
Yeah, so you're kind of
Yeah.
like shaking off the drinking a little bit. You are
Mhm.
tired. You have adopted
Talked.
these
I've
babies
talked more.
and
in
watched
this.
their friend
Yeah.
die.
Yes.
Uh,
You've adopted
You sort of get it
us,
caught
our
up in your
little
thoughts.
hellfather.
Hellfather, I like that.
What?
Oh, it's Hell Dad.
Just
Hell
get me a
Dad.
mug
Hell
that
Dad.
says Hell Dad on it.
Oh, daddy.
Oh, what? You do it.
Okay, you
Where's
said
my
the word-
Hell Daddy mug? Now.
Infernal daddy. But nothing seems to
I'll
happen.
just get my daddy mug and then I'll put a little post-it that says Hell
Hell.
on it. And put it-
Right, daddy, and we'll put the little red horns that are red tail on them. Yeah. You know.
You know.
However,
4+1 merch at.
as fast as I can buy blank mugs at the Goodwill and paint that on. That'd be a fun business model, right?
Reuse, recycle, man.
Yeah.
Upcycle.
Your watch, however, does not seem to yield anything
Great.
strange.
So helpful.
And go ahead and make your second watch, Roland. 18.
Well, it's not 23, but...
It's because he took off the chicken suit.
Yeah. Roland, on your second watch, you see that tiefling kind of pause in front of the doorway of this building, and you see them drop something. Just very, very casually drop something out of their pocket by the front door. And then they keep walking. They damn near don't even break stride as they do it, but that's what you see.
Alright, I'm gonna make sure to go out the door first in the morning.
Okay. The rest of your watch passes. Everyone has taken their long rest.
Yeah.
How far away from the window that I'm at is the front door?
Maybe about 15 feet.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand.
Okay.
From the window and just bring it up to like 5-10 feet in front of the window and take a good look at it.
Okay. As your mage hand reaches down, you... How do I resolve this?
It's a love note.
You, have
You're rolling yourself.
have your mage hand make a dexterity check for me.
Mage hand to the window, to the wall, to the wall.
So the split drops from its palm. Palm, there you go. That's what I was gonna say.
So is that just my dexterity modifier?
Add your spellcasting modifier to it.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay. As the mage hand, and yours is invisible, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. It kind of fumbles through the snow a little bit, and you see this small metallic sphere, maybe the size of a golf ball, kind of raising up toward you. And as you're bringing it up and trying to inspect it from afar, the mage hand dinks up against the wall, and this just blast of ice begins to cover the side of the building, and you see these crystals kind of beginning to form and jut outward.
In like a dangerment to us way, or like the wall is just being covered with ice?
It fills up a very large area, like 20 feet or so, and you get the idea that had you been standing in it, you would have been engulfed in ice.
Well, that happened.
The sound from inside the building was, and just this like, as the ice begins to kind of crack as gravity kicks in, chunks of it begin to fall out onto the street.
I didn't wake up.
I didn't ever have
Yeah,
to
should
roll.
we?
I know.
Should we?
Nope.
Should we roll?
If you would like to. It was fairly loud. If you,
All right, I'm awake probably.
so
So.
if you deem yourself an even medium deep sleeper, you probably woke up to it.
Yeah. Okay.
If
yeah.
you sleep like the deepest, darkest abyssal
Absolutely
creature
not.
in the entire multiverse,
I'm like barely.
then yeah, no.
Yeah.
I should probably roll because
Yeah.
I was pretty tired.
I'm a teen.
I rolled a 16.
A 16? Yeah, you probably would have.
Because that has disadvantage on waking up.
I
Because it has triple disadvantage on waking up. And whatever the opposite of expertise is.
Negative proficiency.
Negative proficiency.
She just has sleeping proficiency. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
So yeah, that happened.
What the?
That's seems pointed.
I think we're being targeted.
I would tend to agree with that.
Yeah. I wonder if it has to do with the boat race, or maybe it's a jealous lover from the club.
Maybe.
Ira? You're
Sorry?
the one who would have lovers in the club.
Yeah, totally Ira.
Yes. That was absolutely what I was doing in the club. I think it might be boat race related personally, however. You know, ice, and we are in the ice hell.
Yeah, but how many people know that we're gonna be in the boat race, really?
that does narrow our list of suspects.
I mean, I'm sure when people saw the mechs parading around the streets, they probably realized
some
what
of
we were
our
using them
sleeping
for.
friends did.
As you look out the window, you can still see the
They weren't
cartoonish
parading.
imprint of one of the mechs in the side of a building.
A golem? What's the difference between a golem and a mech?
Golems are
it's-
typically...
Mac, you get in it. It's like
Oh,
a suit.
yeah. Yes.
Okay, I meant golem, I suppose.
Yeah,
construct.
yeah.
Robot boy.
Mech is like Pacific Rim.
The robot.
Robots are a
Or like
construct.
the machines
Time's a
in
construct.
Legend of Korra that they are inside.
Oh, yes.
What was it? I was gonna. No, it's gone. Oh, Levistus! Could he have found out somehow?
Well, I don't know how.
Me either.
You can't see into this realm unless...
He could have seen us going to this realm.
That's true. Maybe
Could have seen
I'm
us
sure he
looking
has
for the boat
spies.
everywhere.
Yes.
Else that's not here.
that's also true.
And he knows we were loyal to your friend.
Truth.
And I also
Supposed to-
told my friend Draglet about it, but I don't think that's related.
Guess what we're doing?
He's my friend. I mean, and then we talked about it a lot when we were at the Bazaar, and that's in the realm that Levistus can see, so probably he knows.
Yes, I would guess he has some suspicion. And I'm sure he has spies in Geralt. That's where we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Nailed it.
Gary's hole. Yep.
Geralt!
And as you may recall on your way into Gerholt, there are traitors hung literally everywhere.
Fantastic.
What's hung everywhere?
Traitors.
Their heads
It's like skeletons and bodies.
Good.
decomposing.
How are skeletons hung?
I mean, it's cold,
Ew.
so
By the
like they
chimney
probably
with
wouldn't
care.
decompose that fast.
With balls.
Sorry.
What?
I said it's cold, so they probably wouldn't decompose that
That's
fast.
true. They're probably just like frozen blocks of flesh. That's nice.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you had that picture in your
Yeah,
mind.
no, I like that's even
Sad.
better because
So
it's like
it's okay,
popsicle
though.
bodies.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not hung as much then if it's that cold.
And they also don't.
Shrinkage.
They won't smell as
Sorry.
bad.
Stop
everywhere.
clapping for
I'm
him.
just getting the mileage out of that joke. That's all that was.
Better take 3 points of psychic damage.
Just for
And
me.
point of inspiration.
For me.
Regardless,
Like a bad dream.
You jerk awake. Hung!
I got it.
is there anything we can do about this?
I mean, just be careful, I guess.
Yes, watch where you step.
I think we should hunt these people down.
And do you know who these people are?
I got a decent look at them.
All right then.
Can you describe them to me? I'm a good painter. I'm not. I'm good at drawing
I'll
maps, as
minor
you know.
illusion them.
Alright, roll and cast minor illusion. You get like the general.
I get out a
General
piece
look.
of paper and a pencil and I begin to draw what I see.
Please make a performance check. Please be as bad as the map.
Oh yes, it is. That is a total of 5.
So you don't draw like a stick figure, but you draw like a like fleshed out figure. Like they have like, you know, forearms and biceps and like, you know, you can actually make out that it's like a chest, and then you just draw like 2 little spikes as horns.
It's like Trogdor level of drawing.
Yeah, they have some
No,
that should change.
it's gone.
There it is.
Yeah, I was like, I can't see anything.
You can see where like you went to draw the mustache, you couldn't remember if it was above or below the nose, and you erased it a few times. But yeah, it resembles a tiefling
Well, yep.
at the very least.
Now we've got a permanent copy.
Should we wake up the small ones?
I go over to Cedric and I just sort of like give him a
Are we
little.
going to solo or just that's the wake ones?
Wait, Cedric, you're still sleeping, aren't you?
muttering in my sleep, apparently, yeah.
About hung.
Yeah. Apparently I'm listening to the conversation even though I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're just making dick jokes in your sleep?
Yep.
That seems right.
Yeah.
It does. I'm sorry, you said the small ones, and I just assumed the two of them, and I was like...
Oh, that is what I meant.
So you are asleep? No? Yeah? No?
I woke up when I took the psychic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. So
Sure.
I'm gonna walk over to you then.
Thank you.
I'll do a thing. I walk into a corner, away from everyone, at least 5 feet away from everyone.
Okay.
Is this the start of a joke? I don't know.
And then
An elephant walks
and
into
then I
a corner.
cast thunderclap.
Okay.
It does some damage to stuff around me, but it makes a noise that can be heard 100 feet away. A thunderous burst.
Are we inside?
I would say that probably wakes you up.
I want to like snoop around and see if whoever this person was may have dropped anything or left any identifying.
Sure. Are you heading outside to go kind of
Yeah.
check the
Just
area?
inspect.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I wake up and I'm like, hello?
Should just put it away.
Yeah.
Hair's all just like
19.
sticking out to one side from the plasma.
Hello?
So 19. You don't find any items, but you can pretty clearly make out the footprints that would have
What are we talking, like a
corresponded to
size
whoever.
8? Like a size 9?
8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. Okay, okay.
Nice
okay.
chunky heel on the boot.
Alright.
You know who it is?
They had chunky heels.
Gross.
How did you know their weight?
It's the depth of the imprint. Just simple deduction.
Amazing.
Thank you. Elementary, they say.
You take 2 steps and can look back at your own footprints.
Alright, so what is your guys' plan for the day?
I woke up.
Gizmit is awake. Ears ringing a little bit.
Mm-hmm. What? Why are you all doing things already?
We were
It's like 3 in the afternoon. It's your time for you to get up.
Someone
No.
tried to put us in ice. There's an ice wall. And I
There
point
was
to
a-
the giant ice wall.
There was an
You can like see
assassination
like the
attempt.
crystallization kind of like seeping through the thin wooden walls of this building. You can hear the occasional like cracking and falling of a chunk of ice onto the
Do
ground.
you need it not there?
No, it's just
I-
interesting.
I think we're going to go after the
Never.
maybe.
After the ice?
Yes, after the ice. It's a quick moving glacier. Run.
The perpetrator, I think.
That's a good name for a boat.
The perpetrator?
The penetrator.
It
The
cuts through the water.
The penultimate penetrator.
No, there's
What
another
is
one.
The ultimate penetrator.
Now, I wrote it and I spelled traitor. The traitor half of that word is traitor.
Traitor.
Ah, the penny trader. I get it.
The penetrator solo goes on.
Penultimate is like second last.
Yeah, what is the ultimate?
But, like,
What's the ultimate?
The
We'll
ultimate-
find out.
The ultimate penetrator.
that's what I was saying. It's like there's another one.
Maybe it's Gary.
It's true.
I look at all these bodies impaled.
That's a form of penetration.
Uh-huh.
Can they just have like 4 names
Oh.
and like in each like quadrant? Can we just put like different names on either end?
Everyone paints their own section.
Instead of saying like
Instead of saying
aft-
4 after you.
Yes.
That's what I was just gonna
Gizmit's
say.
spot, Fenric's spot.
I would like to go outside and look around the ice that was out there as
Okay.
well. I'm looking just for like art, like if there's like arcane rune symbols
I thought
somewhere.
you said
Sure.
art. Looking for art.
This one looks like a swan.
Kind of art.
This one looks
Ice
like
sculpture.
ice.
But nope, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm like, what are
It
you
is.
doing?
I'm trying to see if there's any arcane symbols I recognize from this trap that was set.
in the ice? Wouldn't it be in whatever the trapped item was?
I don't know. Sometimes there's just
maybe-
symbols around things.
Who?
Like,
Are there any that you don't recognize?
I don't know. I rolled probably, I don't know, like a 5.
I don't know what that means.
Who saw this? How do we? What?
It's magic ice.
People who were awake.
I.e. the one that doesn't sleep.
It was
There you go.
a small metal orb.
Any idea where it went? In the middle of the ice?
Exploded.
It seems to be.
Okay.
Either that or it was some sort of explosion and that orb is gone.
I like point at the ice. Do we need this?
No.
Okay, I start.
Wait, I chip off a little bit of it and put it in my glass. And then I pour some.
Wake and bake.
Pour some of my.
Do we need this? Yes.
Don't you
Now
dare
you
do anything to this.
Proceed.
Okay. I start melting down the ice with firebolt.
All right.
First I make a dick, and then I melt that.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check. Also, like, how big is this dick?
I mean, how big's the ice?
How big?
A 15-foot cube.
So 15-foot disc.
That's the ultimate penetration.
I think you guys just found your new figurehead for the ship.
That's a 16.
16? It definitely resembles a dick.
I like point.
Wait.
Never mind. Are you
Does Kismet know what a dick looks like?
Yes.
Is it a bone? I don't understand.
Yes. It's a bone of some
Desmond
sort.
doesn't know
Is this
what.
a femur? Or?
It's a bone of some sort.
I see.
I don't know if you've ever seen one so large before.
I don't see
God.
what's so large.
I hate this.
I don't get it.
Then I continue melting it down to find the orb.
Does it just slowly get like
kinda
more
like
flaccid?
Yes, I melt it from the top down.
As you begin to kind of get down to the end of the melting,
You know, Tata's just like huge balls.
no, go ahead and make an investigation check through the ice. Look through the ice to find the ball, please.
19.
19. Okay. You find some broken remnants of this golf ball-sized sphere. It looked to have exploded when the spell took off on it, but with a 19, you're able to find most of the pieces.
Nice. I scoop them up.
Give them to me.
What are you gonna do with them?
I'm gonna identify them.
Okay. I dump them into Ira's hand.
All right.
I cast identify.
All right. This is essentially a grenaded version of a frost rune.
It's a grenaded version of a frost rune.
I told you, ruins.
What's a
Can it
rune?
be used again?
It's a glyph.
What's a glyph?
It's a symbol.
What's a symbol?
It's like a letter.
It's like an emoji.
Hold on.
Oh, I know emojis.
Fortnite.
It's a rune. It's like an emoji. Oh.
I get it now.
Henrik takes 3 eggplants.
15 feet of eggplants.
Burr face emoji, eggplant.
We're gonna take a break there. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Get your shit together, everyone.
You guys.
That's my rapper name, Pizza Money.
Welcome back!
Welcome back.
No
So,
context at all.
With the slush of the melted ice, the slush of the melted frost dick laying in the street.
Oh no.
The
Having-
Slurpee of the
The Slurpee wing wang. What would you all like to do with your day?
Well, should we try to figure out who did this?
Jizzle.
Oh my god.
You 2 minutes ago, you didn't know what it was.
What?
Now he's an expert.
Elephant dicks look very different.
That's a quote from a movie.
Okay, Desmond.
Robert Pattinson.
He's a
says it
director.
to Willem Dafoe's character.
Oh, the lighthouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you see it?
Yeah.
Let's not get on a tangent. I heard it was good. What would you guys like to do?
Is it gay?
Oh my god.
It's all parts.
Yeah!
There's sexual tension.
It's not gay
Oh my god,
if it's
this
in a
is-
three-way.
3
going
dudes.
well.
Still not gay.
Then it's just a party.
Just a couple of guys being dudes.
Just a couple of dudes being guys.
There's locker room talk, you know.
Slapping butts, grabbing wings, whatever.
Jism flying all over.
I don't recall what's like around us. In this
The
We're in the
bakery.
street.
Yeah, say a couple blocks down was the place where Tester took you guys to get food.
Oh, yeah.
The cold steel spire sticks up easily visible from your position, which is where Garyon resides.
I went somewhere with a weird name. To
Is
buy
there like
things.
a hell
What was
library?
it?
A hell library.
There's
A
no
hellrary?
reading in hell.
Hate
That's
reading.
why it's hell.
Yeah.
Somewhere weird to buy things.
Yeah, I went and I bought a flask and it had a terrible name.
Oh, tepid subject.
Yeah, okay, type of
Yes.
subject. Yes, it was Hot Topic. I
Yeah.
got there.
There are plenty of those in hell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're like
That's where they
Starbucks in
started.
New York.
The temperature's fine, but they're always really humid.
Mm.
And smell like hot garbage.
Yep.
Well, I'll go to the bakery then if there's nowhere to
Well-
go to a library.
I'm interested in possibly finding things that would help us in the race we have tomorrow.
Like harpoons,
yeah, like
Carb loading.
yeah. Or, wait, what?
carbs.
Cars?
Carb loading.
I think they're
loading.
referring
We're gonna
to
eat a lot of baked
pastries.
goods.
Spaghetti. What's spaghetti?
You never had a
Spaghetti
pasta
dinner.
party
Oh my
before
God.
a big
An
meat?
elephant eating spaghetti.
Oh, it's gonna be so cute.
An
That's
elephant
adorable.
laughing noodles out its nose.
That's really.
That's worse. That's weird.
So
That's a lot of booger.
It just gets stuck because it takes like 4 laughs to get out.
I'm on for bakery and harpoons.
So nobody wants to figure out who tried to kill us.
Oh, I mean,
I assumed Roland had that under control.
I guess Roland and I can figure that out. I would like to know.
well, you do some investigating, but don't get into a tussle without us, because I heard tussles down here can be pretty rough.
We don't have guns, correct?
Correct.
We have cannons, though, right? Exist?
Yeah, some
Is there
basic
some
artillery
sort
exists.
of harpoon that is launchable? Like
Like a
A
catapult?
spear gun.
a giant crossbow.
Like a harpoon gun.
Like a ballista.
What's that?
It's a. Shoot it. Harpoon goes out.
You know, a harpoon gun would be nice.
Like a giant crossbow, except it can punch through the hull of a ship.
Yes, that's a harpoon gun.
Yeah.
So,
I need one.
They might have one at like a. Do they have whaling stores down here?
I could go to the local 7-Eleven.
See what they've got.
Down here it's called the
Whalers on
42069.
I was thinking more along the lines of similar to that arcane thing that burst at us are attempted to explode at us, like those that we could just throw in the water.
Like an orb of
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, it explodes when
A
the other.
morb.
Yeah, a morb that we throw off the ship. Yes, and then the boats run into it and go kablamo, kabloomo, and
then
sink to the bottom.
That is very morbid.
No! Morbid!
Tim.
This is
Too late.
great. I love them.
Yeah, so we need some morbids.
Yeah. What if you made a harpoon gun
Yes.
that also launches those?
You mean a slingshot?
Yeah, but like with a pull tab and aiming capabilities. I'm not so good with the this thing.
Sam's having a conniption right now.
So we want an airsoft gun.
A pull tab.
Yeah, like grenades have.
So
Have
yeah.
you ever tried to explain guns to a society that doesn't have guns?
Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah.
But I've never met them.
Stick. Yeah, boomsticks.
It can be the same as a regular gun. It's just magic. You know.
But how are you gonna get the how are you gonna get that across in character?
Ira just says that.
There is whaling. I don't know.
In our
They could have harpoon guns. They had harpoon guns before there were guns. Is what I'm saying.
It's because they're giant crossbows.
They're crossbows.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
I want to be a I went to the bakery. Okay.
She left us.
I left a long.
No,
I
it's
left
a harpoon.
long time ago. And I'm drinking my tea, my
Uh-huh.
hot tea, and I want to sit in the bakery and just kind of observe the going-ons outside the window.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Possibly looking to see if, I would recognize any of the tieflings from the Roland's magic
Description.
hands.
Sure.
Nat 1.
Nope.
Nope.
Roland does have magic hands.
You really are just focused in on your baked good.
Really like my baked good, my tea.
Yeah.
Oh look, there are some tieflings over there that are the same. Yeah, no,
They're tieflings.
they're tieflings.
There they are.
Did everyone hear Fenric attest to Roland's magic hands?
Oh,
I
we
did
heard.
not.
Magic hands, handsome mans, whatever. Let's keep playing.
What would the rest of you like to do?
So it's like a crossbow.
But it can punch through a ship. Yes. First though, bakery.
Firing fists.
Do we?
So where you get like 3 minutes of time to yourself when just boom. No, so it's a crossbow, right?
I'm going to the bakery.
Okay. Everything you guys order is taken care of as you are marked by carry-on.
I'm like,
Did you forget that?
no. Yesterday, Tetra bought it for us.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I'm like, do you have like those donuts or bagels on like a stick?
I can put one on a stick.
I would love that.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Yes.
Walks out from behind the counter, out the front door. Comes back a few minutes later with like it looks like a metal rod of some kind. And this is what you want me to do.
Did they put it like the ring of the donut on the?
Yeah, just like
yes,
through
that
the...
is exactly what I want. As
Yeah.
many as can fit on the stick.
Okay.
And now,
You're like 7.
Yep.
Here you go.
And now, if you fling it, they'll all fly out. We need to do that with the little morbids.
Okay, but I'm not demonstrating with my donuts.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like what she's having. Wait, do you have another stick? No, it's fine. It's fine. Just here. I just put my arm out.
Okay. We have a few problems. Now, fingers we can work with.
Just like this.
You can definitely
Yeah, I know.
work with your fingers.
Yep. I've heard that one before. Yeah.
10 donuts.
I have small hands, so yeah, it has to
Okay.
be like that. Yeah.
So 4 donuts.
5.
There's one. Someone on top of your head. And pat you on the shoulder.
There's one in my mouth, but the other mental image.
Nope, I went straight to Dick.
Yes. Yes.
That's why I started
Yeah, we've only
laughing.
been
And
talking
one
about
more,
Dick's
please.
going
If you could just.
20 minutes.
That's why I said it, and I was like,
Downvote.
that's not what I meant it at all.
Downvote, -1.
You can't downvote donuts.
Donut dick, I can.
Hey, Cosmopolitan told us to do that once.
What, dick donuts?
Yes, to spice it up.
Remember when you used to terrorize Danielle?
Yeah, kind of.
Remember that
I have
episode
a
of
very
Friends?
bad memory.
With the bagel?
I didn't watch Friends.
It's the same thing with the
Hey
bagel.
guys, you heard of this thing called D&D?
Yeah, it's a good game.
Dicks and
Dicks and
donuts.
donuts,
Yes.
Damn it, John, you're held.
Honestly, that's how I play it. So.
Fair.
So I have my donuts to go, and we can find a harpoon now.
Well, maybe we should find this person
I'm like eating them like corn on the cob.
that
It's a fucking mess.
tried to kill us, because if they've got more of these morbids, then we can just take their
We
morbids.
could kill them and take the morbids.
Well, I mean, that's a little morbid, but okay.
Alright.
I see, that was a good one, right?
Going after the
Right,
little
Fenric?
Very good, I liked it.
Thank you.
What?
Say it again, Roland.
It was a bad joke, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going after who now?
The
with
first one of the night.
I only really care about killing them if they're like
Actively trying to kill us?
if they're killing irresponsibly.
Oh. Alright.
Otherwise, we could just
We
steal
don't
their
have
shit.
to kill them.
Always kill responsibly.
Honestly, I don't want to kill them. I much prefer.
What? Wait.
Hear me out.
The
I would
chicken
much
suit.
prefer turning them to our sides.
Oh.
What, like fans?
Um.
Well, if they're Levistus' informants and he can't see anything where we are, it's a perfect opportunity to flip his agents.
Or we feed them false information.
I think he can see. He just can't see Garyon's area. He can't.
He can't see us in Gerhold where we are right now.
Right, but he'll be able to see us during the race.
Yeah,
This is true.
but you can't see our prep.
I think
True.
we could try turning them.
Or feeding them false information.
I think I could manage turning them, probably.
I mean, we could turn them and then give them false information.
Oh, so that.
Your glass is
Ah,
foggy.
They did.
Alright, but we're gonna find this person either way, right?
Was it one person or more people?
I believe it was 2.
2 by 2.
Do you have any idea where we should start?
At the front.
I mean,
Of?
Sorry. The shop.
The front of the the what?
where we were staying, weren't there footprints, Ira?
Ah, there were. We could follow the footprints. That's a very basic.
Is this? This isn't what you did before.
Elementary, right? That's what you said earlier.
I head back to it with my donut roll.
As you all make your way back, you follow a trail of crumbs, which leads to the set of footprints, which you spotted earlier, so you can easily pick them out. This is a decently used street, but not heavy traffic by any means. So,
And I know what the footprints are.
yes.
And that chunky
I'm like
heel.
still chomping donuts. I'm like, all right, Ira.
Follow the chunky heel.
Gross. I really don't
That's
like
what
that.
it is.
I'm not. That's not really my thing, so I'm just gonna let you do it, and I'll follow you.
All right.
I'll actually be following along now.
Okay.
With your tea.
But I have my tea with me.
Your tea and just like a pair of sunglasses on that you.
My
fashioned copy
sunglasses?
You took from Kismet because.
I'm more of a visor kind of person.
Oh, perfect. Even better.
Like a clear
Like a
visor?
tennis
Or like
visor?
a tennis
Like
visor?
like a tennis visor.
Okay.
Excellent.
I pictured
Like
immediately.
it's supposed to be a hat, but it just doesn't have a top on it.
Yeah.
I pictured like
That's
one of
the
those
good
like
stuff.
foam ones with the curly cord in the back.
God.
So vacation mom.
Yeah.
All right.
Or we're
Vacation,
vacationing
Mom.
in hell.
So who's taking the lead on the hunting down?
It seems like it's me.
Okay.
Or I could point them out to Roland, but I could
Up to you.
either way. Okay, I'll do it.
Please make a survival check.
Oh, cool.
Even though I'll blow to the ground, I'm not a good investigator.
18?
18. Okay. You are pretty easily able to follow these footprints. They throw you almost for a second because they go around the block like 2 or 3 times.
Like they've been circling.
And then you see them kind of peel off toward the area that you were all in, the day earlier. At 18, you see them leading into the sorry, hold on. Forgot the name of the bar. Jilted Scorlack.
Is it the rave place we were the other day?
Is it still bumping?
Oh yeah.
That's 24 hours.
Give it a rave review.
Well. What do we have here?
Could potentially be unfortunate.
What's unfortunate about this place?
A lot of things. But this is where whoever threw the morbid came from. And supposedly we're returning to these people, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, we're returning to your friend,
Theon.
yeah, Archibald.
Archibald, yes.
And his person Theon.
Yeah, and his person Theon. His familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Would Theon have any reason to send?
Not us, really. Maybe Roland.
So,
John, about now I'm gonna drink that brass dragon blood thing.
Okay. Roland, please roll.
I assume it's Kurt.
Oh, yeah.
Please roll a D10. Two. All right. Perfect. So you all see Roland kind of throw up this glowing silvery gold blood back, and as he drinks it, you see his eyes kind of go this golden white for a color for a moment, excuse me, and this draconic rune carves itself into his forehead.
You didn't know that was gonna happen.
Does he notice that?
Oh yes, it hurts a lot. But you have this like shiny golden rune on your forehead.
How's that gonna help you with stealth, bud?
I may not have thought that through.
you've got something on your face there.
Like it looks like gold leaf.
There are stranger-looking people in that bar.
Guess you're gonna have to get a head kerchief.
I just I tug the hood down just a little bit further.
What is it? Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna keep walking.
This is me now.
Rose, what does it do?
Well, I should be able to encourage the truth out of people a little bit easier now.
That's nice. Do you like become their friend and talk to them and get their trust, and then they tell you their secrets?
Do I look like that's my style?
I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover, Roland. Look at me.
What are we waiting out here for? Let's go.
Yeah.
Just look at me. It's the blank expression on the just. Sorry. All right, we're going in. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As you all make your way into the bar, it seems not quite as hopping as it was yesterday, but still fairly full of patrons.
I look for the skeleton boatman and give him a like, sup.
He like kind of sees you as you come in and just sort of slowly trying to be subtly paddling away from you.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last time.
Make your way up to
And
the
make,
back.
like, only go on the edge, stepping over people's drinks.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a general dexterity check then.
Oh, shit.
Your
8.
homeland.
8? Yeah, you kind of make your way through. You don't knock anybody's drinks over, but you definitely like clink into them, and they catch them and like look up at you like, "What are you doing?"
Don't worry about it.
Drinking it.
I do worry about it. This is very expensive.
This is my one day off a week.
Just keep going.
I-
Do walk away.
I listened to the whole interaction of you guys like taking the drinks. Hopefully we don't have to redo that.
Let's find out. What are the rest of you doing?
Where are we
Some-
going in this?
Ira has begun slinking along the wall.
I thought we were going to look for a back door.
I'm subconsciously dancing because
So
we're
we
in a
don't have
rave.
to go through the little...
Yeah, it's
The maze?
better. It's fucking
Are we going
hopping
to see
in here.
Theon, or are we looking for the people trying to kill us?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let me see if I can find these tieflings. I
Alright.
pull out my picture and I look around like this.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
You're gonna,
Oh no.
you're gonna find some weird like floop ass looking dude that like matches your picture.
6.
You see some tieflings.
Where are you? Nope, maybe. Nope.
Instead of going to the back door, I'll use my position to try to get a better...
Do you
Like
still have the
vantage.
orb bits?
Yes.
Can I have them, please?
Okay. I give them to you.
Thank you.
Here.
I go to the bar.
Okay. Like through the water and whatnot.
The closest.
I'm gonna come with,
Okay.
I say.
Is the only way to the bar through the water?
It is a swim up
You're
bar.
underage.
A swim up bar, and then there's like a Charon type figure kind of floating around on a slender canoe, like refilling drinks as well.
This is hell. Do you think they care?
Just trying. I have a personal ethical code I live by.
I'm not getting a drink. Does that make you feel better?
Yes,
No.
but I still want to be there because you may need help.
Okay. I go up to the bar. I'll walk as close as I have to without getting in,
Alright.
and then I'll get in if I have to get to the bar.
Yeah, I was gonna say you unfortunately have to get like up about 4 feet of water.
How deep is it there?
That's the deepest it gets. It's about 4 feet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get in
Bullshit.
the water. I'm just gonna hang out.
You make your way up to
Listening.
the bar. There's a tiefling with a thick, like push broom mustache behind the bar, with like your quintessential striped like candy vest with the sleeve garters on, like the like red and white striped vest, black bow tie, fitting in a glass. What can I get you, youngin?
I don't need anything. Do you happen to know who sells anything that would be like this? And I open my hand with the bits. It didn't used to look like this. It used to be a piece.
Of
Glyph. Alright, I get into the word.
your nice, thick, heavy sweater.
It's awful, and I hate it.
You've subscribed to the school of Fenric doing things.
Sure.
Do it poorly, and someone else will be like, no, stop. No, please stop.
It used to be a glyph contained in an orb.
Interesting.
It's an emoji.
I don't know what that means. I'm 37.
A sideways smiley face.
I like to draw my emotions with good old-fashioned abyssal. Thank you very much.
We've heard. I've heard that there are people around here who might possess or know how to get things like these.
Maybe there are. Maybe there aren't.
I like elbow Ira. He wants money.
All right, I pull out a soul.
He kind of just sets up like the tip jar, which
Yeah.
is like literally just like a tiny lantern.
Yeah, I stuff a soul into it.
Well, if you're looking for somebody to pick up armaments and things like that here in town, you're going to want to go talk to the people over at the barracks by Cold Steel. That's where typically most of the armaments are kept. However, if you walk through on the main street, you can find various types of weaponry there. Now, your more magical items, that I will definitely say, broken pile of metal. I will say you'd be probably more successful checking the barracks for things along those lines. They don't usually let the street torturers wheel and deal with the fancy enchanted items a lot of the time because, God help us, we just can't help ourselves but kill ourselves with those damn
Yes.
things.
Of course. All right, thank you.
Yes, of course, anytime.
I get out of the
I pass
water.
the bits back to Ira.
I shove them in my pocket and I get the fuck out of the water.
Just dripping
Hating
water.
it.
I get out of
Hating
the
it.
water and prestidigitate myself dry.
And I stare at you.
What's that?
Can you turn me off?
Yep. I can.
Fenric goes by doing this.
Fenrir's like the head of a conga line of random devils shaking maracas.
Don't worry, they do this a lot.
I'll give you a soul.
I don't want that.
What do you want?
You could. I don't care. And then I prestidigitate you dry.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
I walk up to a tiefling.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Do you know who I am?
I think he's hitting on him.
I can't say that I do.
I'm like, okay, well, I
thought
hold
we
up
were
my
working.
picture I drew. Do you know this person?
I couldn't give you an honest answer to that question.
All right.
Yes.
I think she was awake.
The sound of that.
5 minutes. We just got off our break.
They ate 2 bags of unpopped popcorn. They're gonna have corn for days. Just.
I thought you were offering popcorn.
No.
No.
I mean, you don't want this popcorn. There is popcorn, but
Still be poppable in like a few days.
No.
you do some sifting.
Popcorn.
You got an extra O in your popcorn.
So, yeah, no, is it supposed to be me?
I don't know. Is it supposed to be you?
Did you draw this?
I did.
I
You
guess
like it?
That's it's fine. I guess it's the artist's intent behind it. Is it supposed to be me, an interpretation of me?
I don't know.
Specifically?
Is it supposed to be you?
No, I don't know. I didn't draw it.
I'm like, I think it's going poorly.
I would tend to agree.
I walk back to everyone.
I don't think it was that tiefling.
Are you going to ask every tiefling in the...
You know, in my experience, all of my 18 years, when you ask people if they've been trying to kill you, and they're secretly trying to kill you, they won't admit it.
Well, sometimes people will surprise you. You know, a few kind words to them may change their mind.
Uh-huh, about killing us?
Or maybe.
He was born yesterday. It's not his fault.
Highs or lows, Desmond?
Highs.
Okay. As you guys are having this conversation, you all see a lemur demon, one of the gooey flesh piles, who was wearing a large stack of
Cash.
lays and a big straw hat, sort of turn around and say, "So you're looking for someone who's trying to kill someone, huh?"
Oh, this seems good. Yes.
Do you have more of those lays?
No. They put them on me. I can't take them on and off myself, as my arms are only this long.
Do you want them?
No.
I take all of them.
Okay, thank you.
I put all of them on.
What about the hat? I like that hat.
You may take the hat as well if you wish.
Do you not want it?
I do not care one way or the other.
No, that doesn't help me. Do you know this man?
Do you have any more to go on?
Do you know any tieflings who like to throw ice bombs?
Do you know this man?
Oh, yes, this one.
Oh, interesting. So, you've all done something to piss off the big boss, huh?
Which boss?
The big boss.
There are many of those.
The L word.
The Vistus.
Oh,
Yes.
Bless
it
you.
is Fantastic.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Potentially.
Okay.
If we were looking for Levistus's representatives in the city, where would we look?
Bless you.
Elephants.
If you're looking for his particular brand of, we'll call it what it is, assassin types, they like to run in the manufacturing rings in the Cold Steel manufacturing district, a couple of blocks over, where they make all the sharp and bladed hookery you see dangling about on the main street that they do so love.
That's ironic.
However, if you are looking for someone in particular, as you have their image, I may be able to aid you. Did you track them to this place, or are you just sort of wandering around willy-nilly asking people about secret organizations?
I look at Desmond.
We tracked them here.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know either.
Ira did the tracking.
Yeah, but Desmond did the asking random people.
Well, I thought it was the person in the drawing.
A little bit of both.
Very good. Well, if you're looking for that particular gentleman that your friends got floating around on their palm there, I could point you in the right direction, but it's gonna cost you.
What you didn't want laser a hat.
No, because those are not money.
Souls.
Yeah,
How many?
100.
I'll give you 20.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Jesus God.
Oh, motherfucker. 11?
You can do 75. No lower.
Alright. I'll give you 75.
Excellent. And you see this,
No
like,
use for them.
lantern sort of push its way through his semi-gelatinous form, and the transfer is made. Now, the guy you're looking for, he nods into the back corner of the room, somewhat near the stage, I guess front corner of the room. It's all a matter of perspective. Be up there towards the stage area. His name is Johnny Two Toes.
Why do they call him Johnny Two Toes?
On account of he's only got 2 toes.
Why does he only have 2 toes?
You have like 3 per foot.
Well, yeah, but that's just because I was born this way.
That's a question for him.
Maybe you can ask him.
I will ask. I'm very curious.
Well, if that's all, pleasure doing business with you. And he slurps back around and continues drinking his drink.
Gross.
We're so lucky I'm rich, guys.
Gross. Hey Aurora.
Yes.
You're the expert at getting up to the front at the stage.
It was a little cold last time.
When you disrobed?
Yes. But
You were worried about poking anyone's eyes out?
no, I mean, I'm concerned about, like, are we gonna try and, like, lure him out? Or we can't confront him, you know, at the rave. It might draw too much attention.
I mean,
We should get a little closer and see if we can spot him. Maybe track him out.
Maybe like take him backstage?
yeah, like maybe pretend to be a dancer and then like invite him backstage or something like that.
Are you trying to whore me out?
You just did such a good job last time.
I mean, we could also get Ira. It's his job.
It used to be my job. I am retired.
As someone who's a retired like bus driver still knows how to drive a bus.
It's a very good metaphor.
What's
I can't argue with that logic.
What's a bus? You all know what a bus is.
You know what they say, riding a dick's like riding a bike.
Frederick, thank you.
That's 1 more point of psychic damage.
Did you just get psychic damage every time you make a
I quit.
Apparently.
I will die.
I just like
My
look at
goal is
Frederick
to
and I'm like,
die.
Frederick, are you speaking? Is this just hearsay?
I don't know. I think it.
Don't know.
No,
He hesitated.
I think it was one of the mottos on the at school. Like
Riding a dick and riding a bike was a motto at school?
Paladin school.
Oh,
Why are they the same?
No wonder
Yeah,
I
frats-
love playing Paladin.
frats are crazy, yo. You should see the sororities. It was their motto.
Are you sure?
Well, yes.
Didn't you go to an all boys
You wouldn't know, and also they were just the effeminate ones.
Anybody can be whatever they want.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
And anyone can ride any dick they would like.
As long as
Yeah!
as long-
Some guy just yelled.
Okay, I'm gonna move away from the group and start trying to get over closer so I can look at this dude.
Also, this conversation was shouted as I'm still dancing.
Okay, Ira, you are trying to make your way up toward the front of the stage. Okay. Are you wading through the pool, or are you trying to
No.
do the tippy toe along the edge thing?
Tippy toe along the
Alright,
edge.
Make another dexterity check and then a perception check.
Can I do the same thing around the other side?
Yes, absolutely.
I got a 9 on Dex and a 21 on Perception.
Okay. Pretty much the same thing as last time as far as moving goes.
Yeah.
You like almost knock over a few drinks.
I stopped
but
giving a
don't.
fuck.
But you, from Roland's minor illusion, get a pretty clear idea of which one would be Johnny Two Toes.
I motioned to the rest of the group that,
Roland, go ahead and
like
make a
this.
dex check
It's like a this
and then
one.
perception.
but
Dex
subtler.
was a 12. Perception was a 91.
Okay. You make your way across, but there's some very exotic dancing going on the stage, and you find yourself distracted.
If I motion to him, can I get a reroll?
It's
Can he
Fenric
reroll?
on stage.
You guys are across the whole room.
It's
Yeah,
a very big room, as I recall.
Yeah,
But there's a pool.
there is, but
So, like, we would be, like, they would be down here, and we would be, like...
kind of, but there are a lot of like lights going.
All
and,
right.
It's a rave.
Yeah,
It's a rave. The visibility is low.
it is obscured.
Mhm.
So yes,
Oh. I know where he is now.
you with your perception check, you can see where he is.
Yes.
You just sort of see Roland like leaning up against the wall, just.
I should have taken a message, huh?
You're all doing great up there.
How did they do that?
What kind of rogues are they?
I'm not that flexible. Damn.
I'm gonna try to get somebody's attention.
Okay.
Yeah, like one of my party members, maybe.
Please,
So
please, God.
I will.
everyone.
I'll cast Mage Hand and tap Desmond on the shoulder.
All right.
Oh, what? Oh, God, a hand.
Turn around.
Hand kind of like tugs you and turns you toward the front of the stage.
Where I'm going like this.
I start snapping in the air. Hey, I assume you start pointing.
Yeah.
And I'm
yes.
just like... fingers up in the air.
Fenric's still in the conga line behind you.
Yeah, Desmond, get it.
Woo! I'll just sit down then. I guess.
I'm like, oh, you're the person. I pull out my picture.
Double thumbs up.
Who is near me? Like in terms of people.
Fenric is in the general area. Kismet and Aurora, I assume.
I'm
are
like in the
somewhat
water.
nearby.
Like,
Oh, you're in the water.
Per last time, yes.
Okay.
I'm just like in the water.
Okay.
I got out of the water post talking to the barman and then just didn't really move.
All right. So the other three, Fenric, Kismet, and Aurora, are up out of the water, somewhat nearby, but they're not in the water. And Roland.
Okay. I wade over to everyone.
I am.
Ira has found the tiefling we're looking for.
Okay.
Apparently up at the front of the stage, they might be snapping and pointing their fingers in the air.
I want to cast Detect Thoughts on the tiefling.
Okay. First level just happens, correct?
It's a cantrip, so yeah.
Okay. You enter the thoughts of this person, and
Wait, no, it's not a cantrip.
It's the first
I was
level.
gonna say it should
It's a
be
first
spell,
level spell.
actually.
But it's only letting me cast it as a second level spell. Don't know why that would be.
Interesting.
Are you on the second level list?
You know, that's probably why.
So I want to just scroll up a little bit.
Fucking dumb. It's only listed under my second level, though.
Is it a racial ability?
That could be.
No.
That is a
Would make sense for it to be a racial
incubus
ability.
succubus ability.
So
I'm
it's
pretty
probably
sure.
just a
It's
racial.
probably just a racial ability
Okay.
then. Yeah, so I would have to cast it as a second level. But I'll
Okay.
do it.
What is it? Detect thoughts? Detect thoughts.
A little bit of both. Aren't they really the same if you think about it?
Fenric, you heal one psychic point of damage.
I was ready to take more damage.
So the surface level thought that you get when you enter their mind is hazy. They have been drinking.
Oh, great.
So they seem to kind of be focused in on the performance going on up on the stage and the conversation that they're having with the other person, which seems to be nothing malicious. Just sort of having a good vibe, having a good time. Getting a drink on, it's their one day off.
You know, just relaxing, just taking a little nap.
Did you guys?
Hey, John, is Ira within 120 feet of me?
Did she woo?
Ira is within 120 feet of you, yes.
I'm going to cast Message to Ira
Great.
Okay.
and say, hold on, I think I have a way to convey convince them to go into the back room fairly easily.
All right. I can talk back through message, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get like a 1-sentence reply.
Do it.
John, is there like a side room or somewhere I can go to be out of view?
You can make your way up behind the curtains of the stage, if you would like.
Detect thoughts is a 2nd level spell.
Oh, okay. It's just a second level spell. Cool.
I'll do that then.
All right. Are you attempting to be
stealthily?
Thank you. Please roll a stealth check.
And I'm concentrating, so I'm still reading him.
Okay.
Yeah.
27.
All right. You all think and maybe like with the strobe lights going, you think just for like a second you see Roland up on stage, and then he's gone.
I'm then going to use disguise self and disguise myself as the other tiefling that I saw walking with this person.
Okay.
And then I will come back out and
Around the other side.
go into the water and try to find this the tiefling we're looking for.
All right. Ira's, how far away would you say you would have gotten? I guess what's the range on detect thoughts from the tiefling?
The range on detect thoughts. I think I have to be within 30 feet of the creature.
Okay. Just making sure it's not like
Yeah, no.
crazy far away or super close.
Mhm.
All right, so you can kind of see Ira in the backdrop up against the wall, the only person not in the water.
Mm-hmm. Just
And
chilling.
you see the group of patrons in the water itself. The rave is bumping, but you do, with Ira's assistance, get the idea that you have found the correct tiefling.
Okay, I'll approach him and kind of like, ducked head, kind of hunched shoulders, and just tap on the shoulder and say, "Hey, we need to talk in the back now."
Hey, you talk in the back. The job's done. What are you talking about, man?
There's been complications. We need to go into the back. New information from Levistus. Let's go.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Are you delving deeper into thoughts?
Yeah, I'll do it. Well, he's distracted by
Okay. That means I need to make a save of some kind.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
17 persuasion thanks to that amulet of the actor I got so long ago.
All right. That's a 6 to save. So
Okay, you
does not
did not save. So I get insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
all right. As soon as you heard the word Levistus, or as soon as he heard the word Levistus, you like feel that drunkenness kind of like ebb really quickly, and like a low level of panic kind of sets in. It's like, oh shit, what went wrong?
Okay.
But he's following his friend up out of the water now.
All right. So they're gonna go back.
All right. He has joined you behind the curtain. What went wrong? What are you talking about?
The orb didn't go off correctly. I don't think we got any of them.
Shit. Well, maybe sending the message was enough. Maybe they'll back out because they know that the big boss is coming for them. You're muted, my friend. Your lips are moving, but no words are coming out.
Dang it! All right, we'll get that. It's a tough system here, okay? It's complex.
The whole brain to mouth thing, you know.
It's more finger to button.
Same.
So say that again.
Well, I mean, isn't he done with them? I thought that the job was over. That we done our part. And that was that.
Well, so did I. I thought it was just drop it, let it go, and if it gets some of them, it gets some of them. If not, whatever. All I know is that he heard the boss saying, sorry, the boss heard somebody saying that these guys were gonna try to help him out, help Gary on out in winning the race to humiliate the boss, and that's the last thing the boss wants.
And he can't like hear us here or anything, so we still have time to make this right.
Okay, well, what are you thinking?
I think tonight we go and I don't know, wait in their room that they've rented and ambush them there.
Are they out and about?
I'm pretty sure I saw one of them somewhere today. Just on, walking on the street.
I mean, there's what, 6 of them?
Yeah.
Do we need any backup? Do we need to swing by and pick up some more supplies? What do you think?
If we can get a few more of those orbs, that'd be mighty helpful.
All right, well, let's do that, and then we'll swing by and hopefully we can get the jump on them then.
Yeah, you go and pick up, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 of those orbs, and
right.
And just meet me there tonight. Say sundown.
Okay, the equivalent of sundown. Gotcha.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Awesome. Persuasion 14.
Okay. All right. You sure we don't need anyone else to help out?
No, I think we're good. We shouldn't. We already messed this up once. It needs to stay between you and me.
That's a good point. That's a good point. All right. See you there in a few hours then.
You got it.
And he turns and like plops down into the pool and kind of wades through as quickly as he can to the back entrance, kind of passing you, Ira.
I've dropped the spell. I know.
Okay. So as he exits, is there anything anyone else is doing?
I'll walk back out and drop my disguise self.
All right. Roland emerges from behind the curtain.
I like thumbs up, down, question.
Thumbs up.
I think that person leaving is the tiefling we're looking for.
Roland gave us a thumbs up.
That's nice.
I think that means he got it. Like, I point at the guy walking out, and I do the thumbs up, down again, question mark.
I'll just walk over to him.
He seems very casual about this.
As he makes his way over to you guys.
Yeah.
Look, so
Tap out.
the plan now is he's going to grab a few of those ice grenades and he's going to meet me at the tavern that we're staying at in a few hours. So all we need to do is, instead of him ambushing us ambush him.
Player swap.
Take me in.
Why Aurora?
This is a fun running joke.
What joke? That Aurora has split personality.
Incredible.
What a lovely beard you've grown.
Aurora shows up with French toast.
Where did you get that?
I'm magic.
I'm a wizard, right?
I'm a wizard.
I can do this, whatever. Shut up.
Prestidigitation.
Alright. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Maybe if I can roll above a 4 today.
Maybe.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
15.
Okay.
25.
21.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
12 perception.
Okay.
10.
Alright, so everyone but Fenric and Aurora.
Aurora's busy.
Aurora's sleeping and eating French toast
That's
simultaneously.
That's how you choke.
And Fenric, who is being handed a trophy for King of the Conga Line.
You love the dance contest.
And
Actually,
just add into your title.
Fenric, make a performance check, since this has been your running joke in the background this whole time.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm so worried.
King of the Congo.
17.
You are being handed a trophy for King of the Conga Line.
Title, title.
Yes! King of the Conga Line, Stygia Division. The rest of you, however, do see on one of these sconces up on the upper parts of the walls near the ceiling where these light effects are coming from, you do see a small white owl watching you all.
I wave.
It's Albert. That's his name, right?
Nope. You're really close though, Archibald.
Archibald. I don't see him though.
They like raise one of their feet.
I am now King of the Congo.
Yeah! Archibald waved at me.
Archibald, where's your familiar?
Oh.
This is.
Where's Archibald?
In the red. Oh, he's up there.
Oh, okay, thank you.
He's watching us.
Who's Archibald?
Oh, don't.
Dance out.
Why is Archibald?
Why don't you ask him?
I'm fine.
Good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's
Me.
Or a psychic damage.
I can give you some psychic damage.
that goes to me. That was Fennec. That wasn't Fennec. That was just
I
straight
like
to me damage.
point towards the backstage, and I'm like,
What? Is it? What?
What are you looking at?
I don't. What are you indicating?
is he pointing towards the stage?
Just getting you like the owl body language equivalent of, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Okay, we're going. I'm going. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to come
Where are you
back.
going?
I'm going back to talk with Archibald.
I just walk up the middle of the stage. Like,
Sopping wet, dripping everywhere.
Excuse me, pardon me.
What are you doing?
I'm
Spinning
gonna
around on their
Go
poles.
back around, back where Roland just was. to get
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I'm also going around.
It's like tetherball. He knocks him, so he starts spinning real fast.
no, I push them like saloon doors.
They don't move a muscle. They're professionals.
It's part of the show.
Yeah.
Let me through.
They had to take improv classes when they were learning how to do this too.
I pretend to get out a key and put in one of their belly buttons, and then I push them aside.
One of them opens up for you, wedge yourself through.
Roland is extra interested now.
Surprise keyholes.
As you all.
I have accepted my prize and I have joined them.
Graciously.
Fenric shows up with like a ribbon.
Speech.
Then it's got like an entourage applauding him as
Yes.
he makes his way through the water.
And up onto the stage.
Thank you. You look inside, there's a soul. The boy's soul.
Ooh.
Um,
Hey. Dick's like a bike.
The boy's soul.
Yeah, welcome to the Jinx episode.
yeah.
You have to pay the
Welcome to
toll.
the This Was an Episode. This is a day that happened.
Good.
You've all congregated behind the stage curtain then.
That was Ira coming back.
What about Kurt and Ann? That's you guys' ship. Kurt Ann.
Kurt and Ann?
Kurt Ann.
I hate it.
Kurtan.
I hate it.
Oh.
Or anchored.
Anchored.
Anchor.
Yeah.
They,
Our,
Kurt?
our ship can have a curtain on it and an anchor.
Oh god.
And a ride.
It's a very bad window.
It's also a rare pair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not much.
Legendary pair.
Yeah.
Nice. So
Yes, we're
backstage.
behind the.
Okay,
We're behind. We're
I just needed
Also-
one person to confirm it.
Oh,
I thought we had, yeah.
I needed one single affirmation.
Aurora is also back here.
I guess I don't count, apparently.
What?
I followed
Um,
Oh, Archibald told us to
You
go.
see the doorway, which you all used to previously enter this area. The tiefling at the desk sort of looks at you inquisitively and says, "Are you back again?" But Archibald flies past and says, "They're with me." And
I'm like, you got my frappuccino?
I got it yesterday, and then you were gone.
Oh.
And he like points to a garbage can. There's just like a
Melted
bunch of dumped over coffee mugs.
Oh. Well, thanks.
I'm sorry.
No, the thought counts on that one.
Good. Yeah, go ahead and go on through.
Thanks.
And as you make your way to the end of the hallway, instead of turning left, Archibald lands on one of the light sconces and pulls on it, flaps upward and pulls it up, and a doorway opens directly into the living room of Theon's room, which you were previously in.
Nice.
And you see him sort of seated on the couch, cup of
I told you there were secret passages.
steaming hot tea.
I tried finding them yesterday.
Yes. Yup.
And he gestures for you all to sit down. Can I get you anything?
I'll take a double rum cola.
I was like, is that a real request or is that a polite request?
You can get whatever you want.
Oh,
Frappuccino.
You can do that.
I'm just kidding. I'll have some tea, thank you. Aurora will also have tea because Aurora loves
Loves
tea.
tea.
I'll take some tea.
Nailed it.
Here we come, podcast Oscars.
The Poskers, please.
That's pod
Sounds like
racing
a-
NASCAR.
It sounds like a spore of some kind. Watch out, you step through the Poskers.
A pox on your house.
He, as you all sit, he waits for a
I'm
few
not gonna
moments
sit.
and okay.
I just wanted that to be clear.
Okay. A few moments later, the tiefling attendant at the front desk comes running in, just completely winded, and hands you all your requested beverages.
You're the best.
They're like dripping wet. And like, thank you so much. Okay. And then they
Thank
walk
you.
out and close the door behind them. And Theon says, "So, we need to talk." And that's where we'll end the session tonight.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about?
You'll find out next week.
Oh,
Dicks.
Whoa, Theon, you're alive!
Is it,
Yeah.
is it all about the dicks that we
Dicks.
talked about?
Guys, you just can't run around the Nine Hells putting dicks everywhere.
Watch me.
I think it was
I
fancy.
defy you. We will be back on Monday with the continuated is the word? The
That's how good it is.
the continuificated Dragon's Tyranny story. Then back on Thursday, continuing this malarkey, and Monday after that, hopefully, the continuation of the Strahd.
It won't be.
Oh, are you
Damn
up
it!
to
I'm
One
going
day.
home for Thanksgiving.
One
I won't be
day.
here next
One
week
day.
One day.
either.
We'll get back to Strahd eventually.
My flight is literally next Thursday.
Alright, we can make that work. Reminder to check out the podcast version of this. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, or wherever podcasts
Yeah, for the
are
Poskers.
found. For the Poskers. Remember to nominate us for the...
No, we got
Oscars?
it. No, you got it. I do know.
the Foskers. I don't know where that came from.
Meet the fuckers.
It's also on YouTube. See
Bob
you Monday.
Fosse.
Bye.
God.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
It's like Fiskers.